finally on this point, what I've tried to say to the federal government in these last few weeks is you need answers to these problems, and you need answers quickly. And the only way you're going to get quick answers is you've got to pick out some models and focus on those models, not only with the stimulus dollars, but with a strategic approach. And out of those models, create national policy that will allow you to go forward. I think therein lies Oakland's destiny, and therein lies our strategy. How do we do that? How do we take one-time resources to create a roadmap forward? Later on in the morning, we'll discuss federal stimulus even further. So welcome, all of you, as we reflect on our effort to date and on our efforts moving forward to revitalize our economy in the weeks and months ahead. With respect to the Oakland Partnership Progress Report, last year we launched a plan which included, one, focusing on industrial clusters including green and information technology sectors, trade and logistics, healthcare and life sciences, art, design, and media, digital media. Two, creating an environment where business can thrive. Three, developing a vibrant retail sector that will provide jobs and improve the quality of life in Oakland. Four, engaging in a renewed effort to modernize Oakland's workforce development systems. And five, ensuring that all Oakland residents and businesses are safe. And six, updating our outdated land use policies to ensure the industrial and commercial areas of the city are zoned appropriately so that we can maximize the city's potential for job creation and economic development. In a moment, see, that's good. See, I have notes, so if you applaud, I won't lose where I am, so it's okay. In a moment, we will hear from our key private sector, and one of our key private sector partners, Joe Haraberta of the Oakland Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce, who will give you a sense of the accomplishments of the various clusters that I just mentioned. Key accomplishments. I'd like to speak for a moment to the city's accomplishments in the context of the Oakland Partnership Strategy. We have seen an improved business climate, one, by developing a Business Assistance Center. This is a huge asset to the business community. It will ease the process of starting and/or locating a business in Oakland. Entrepreneurs and business owners will be able to go to one single location, and I know for many of you that's welcome, and complete their business license applications and applicable business permits in one place. This process began with the Economic Development Task Force, because way back when I said that brilliance and genius resides in our community, and if people came together as ordinary citizens in various task forces, they would come with creative ideas. And this idea of a one-stop business center was an idea that percolated up from the Economic Development Task Force. And I think that there are members of that task force here, and if they could just stand for a moment just to say thank you. Thank you. You're an army of one, my friend. And I'd also like to mention City Council President Jane Bruner recognized the importance of developing this center, and I appreciate her leadership in getting it organized and funded. The City Council approved its creation last year. There are a number of other members of the City Council, Desley Brooks and others, who worked very diligently in helping to bring these ideas forward. Well, they enacted it. We've created Oakland jobs, and some of you may or may not be aware of this. 503 companies generated 3,600 hiring tax credit vouchers through November of last year. Now, to put that in context, each hiring tax voucher represents one Oakland job. So that was 3,600. Tax credits saved Oakland businesses approximately $7 million per year in state income taxes. We've updated Oakland's outdated land use policy. We've created and we've completed our land use policy. The City Council enacted it. This policy allows greater flexibility in attracting modern, clean, green, and biotech businesses by updating the older set of regulations that were not business-friendly. It increases the ability of the City of Oakland to compete for job-creating business by setting aside lands for industrial and manufacturing uses. We've worked hard to improve Oakland's workforce development systems. Not an easy job. At the top of our agenda as mayor has been the critical task of preparing our residents to be successful participants in our workforce. And to that end, we've reconstituted the Oakland Workforce Investment Board, what we refer to as the WIB, to better align the city's workforce activities with the economic development strategies of the Oakland Partnership. A key component of a successful economy is a skilled and educated workforce to fuel the economy. Moving forward, there will be greater alignment between the city's workforce development and economic development strategies. We're working very diligently to bring that together even into a tighter collaborative effort. At the center of all of it will be the WIB, which will be the body where economic and workforce development strategies happen. The WIB will continue to provide valuable training and other services to community, but it will also begin to re-engage the different sectors to create an innovative strategy for developing a competitive workforce. We launched the Oakland Green Jobs Corps, if you recall, by providing $250,000 with the support of the City Council and other resources. We created the Oakland Green Jobs Corps. Now, this partnership provides world-class job training, environmental education, and connections to green jobs for a minimum of 40 Oakland residents with employment barriers. I might just point out that this was the first time in the country that this particular idea was developed and implemented. As I've said before, a very simple idea, elegant in its simplicity. Fight poverty and fight pollution simultaneously. Deal with the population where the train left the station and did not include them, and put them on the imperative train of greening our cities and accepting the challenge of global warming, and you prepare people for the future, not for obsolescence. And when this word went out from Oakland about this idea of training people, it caught the imagination of people all over the country and in some parts of the world because of this wonderfully creative and innovative idea. Global warming is a great challenge. Here was this wonderful opportunity to create a roadmap forward. So in that sense, Oakland has already staked out the role of model city by creating a model program. Just a week or two ago, President Obama sent out his environmental representative from the White House, his chief consultant on this, to take a look at Oakland's Green Jobs Corps at Mandela. And what I told the trainees was, you need to understand that this is huge. For the president to send someone out to take a look at Oakland's program. And I said to them what I've said to you. These guys have got to put $400 billion on the streets in 4 months. And everybody doesn't have a clear idea about what's going to be workable. So for the president to send someone out here to look at a program that is working, has the potential for not only expanding Oakland's program, but expanding this policy on a nationwide basis. So again, we take a leadership role. Our students are going to learn a great deal about new green technologies. As I said before, this is first in a nation initiative. It was developed in a partnership with PG&E, Yahoo, Ella Baker Center, Dr. Penderhughes, and the state Cal GRIP program. A Green Employer Council was also formed as a result of this.